Happy New Year, everybody. Excited to bring you the first market update of 2024. This chart is going to be the crux of what we're talking about really throughout the rest of the year. The top three reasons buyers decide to pause their decision to buy, the biggest one being mortgage rates. 72% of people are sensitive to the mortgage rates, enough to be on pause. So the question we have is, what is the effect of this interest rate pullback going to have on those 72% of people who've been paused? The interesting factor of this rate pullback is it happened during the holidays. This is the slowest time of the year for the market. A lot of people aren't paying attention during the holidays. They're spending time with family. So we haven't really seen this work itself into the actual market of homes. There's oftentimes a 2 to 3 month lag before the rate has an impact on what happens with prices. So we are watching with a magnifying glass this January, February, March, April, May, June to see how this market shifts from slow season into busy season. To dive into the Beacon Report numbers, this is the data for closed homes in December. 725,000 is the median home price in Bend. Days on market went up to 29 days, which is something we saw last year happen this time of year. And we're going to dig into that chart next. Okay, days on market, we're seeing a trend start that was similar to last year. Throughout the spring, it was very short days on market. Once summer doldrums hit, every month it kind of got a little slower each month from July all the way to February. In February, we saw a shift happen where all those stale listings they all went pending. They had to reduce their price. They may have accepted lower offers. And then from there, it was just off to the races. And days on market just went much lower into March, April, May, June, July. And then we're seeing the same thing come into play this year. Days on market just kind of slowly trickles higher into the holidays, and then so right now we're watching things develop as the new year turns, and we have seen anecdotally quite a bit of interest since the turn of the calendar year. People making their plans for the year. Market forecasts, national media is now starting to recognize the lower rates and forecast a better year. So we're really interested to see what's going to happen. Median price per square foot. This is another example of the trend last year. It bottomed in February, $315 a square foot, and it went up nearly 20%. This is a 19% increase from February into May. So what this means is if you can find the right home this time of year, you're going to get a much better price than if you wait till spring listing season. But on the flip side, there's more listings to choose from in the spring. So if you can't find it, you will find it in the spring. It's just likely to be a little more expensive. MLS data, this shows that there's only 220 listings on the market in Bend right now. This number will ramp up to in the mid 300s during spring. So to my point on the previous slide, if you can find the listing in here today, you're going to be in a much better competition standpoint as a buyer. However, there will be more to choose from down the road. So the bottom line this month, we're seeing lower mortgage rates start the year. Excited to find out what impact that has, but affordability is better with lower rates. We've been excited to be able to share some good news on affordability for once. We don't expect that to continue forever because prices typically will pick up when rates are lower. However, there is pent-up seller demand out there as well as buyer demand. So we're expecting just more listings this year and more buyers, a more fluid market. Increased options as we get into spring, as well as higher prices. So if you're anyone you know is having a situation you want to strategize or goals you want to discuss for the year, I'd be happy to help consult with you on what we're seeing.